Okay, Mr. Moore, this is just a very short video now to try and explain the reasoning behind the non-accreditation of the MOT pass. This little Corsa has several matters that need attention, being the fact that it's a very bright car. They're mainly just commensurate with age and mileage, and just a bit of wear and tear. First of all, it may not pick it up so well here on the camera, but the near side rear indicator, the one at the top left of the picture there, is actually emitting a little bit too much white light, so needs replacing. Statistically, from year to year, they pulse about 1 million times and eventually just wear the heat orange paint off of the indicators. So if we take the car up in the air now, I'll just walk you underneath and show you some of the matters that are going to need rectification in order to gain the test. And then we'll be sending you this clip and you can see exactly for yourself what it is we're talking about. So in the center section of the exhaust, there's evidence of a split. And that's probably where the car is just doing such low mileage. The water is actually staying in the chamber and not burning itself off because the car's only doing urban miles. And you can see, or we'll be able to see in a second, the history of the deterioration and the black soot around the hole. So I'll take you underneath the car. Here we go. And the tester very kindly has chalked it. And if you can see the black hole, just a sort of a 9:45, 10 o'clock area, that's actually holed, and the soot is coming from the carbon is coming through that hole that's been just worn away. And where, as I said, what happens here is with the low mileage cars, the water, you can see the rest of the tailpipe there is deteriorated. The water sits in the chamber and isn't evaporated away by the heat going through the exhaust. So unfortunately it rusts from inside out. Now, if we take you up to the passenger side wheel, if we look at the coil spring there, it's a sort of round Zebedee type thing, if you can remember back that far. It's actually jumped off its holder, so that's evidence that it's actually cracked and deteriorated. And also there's this other yellow area here is the anti-roll bar link, which may have been compromised by the movement in the spring. And just to the left of the picture in there, that gaiter there down at the base where there's a little bit more of a yellow chalk mark, somebody's finger's going to go in there now, excuse the term, but that has now split all of its grease, and the grease is flailing from the gaiter, and the MOT, there you go, you can see it on the technician's hand there. It no longer prevents the ingress of dirt by way of the fact that the gaiter is split, so that's going to need replacing. As we walk down to the front of the car, the driver's side front headlamp aim is just a little bit too high, so that's just going to need a minor adjustment, and that's about it. But I'll send you the short clip for your further information. Take a look at it and we'll take your feedback from there. Okay, all the best.